that way. If you're gonna drink Hennessy and fucking eat a KFC 3 times a month, it gotta be 4 times a month that you have some type of spinach and water and pomegranate juice and fucking fruit. You can't just all be, it can't be all yin and yang. It gotta be yin and yang.
Right.
Our people are dying because they weren't eating good before this shit hit. This ain't got nothing to do with just the coronavirus. They got to do with that your immune system was shitty. I mean, shitty before this shit hit. You just had McDonald's twice that week. Nigga, you haven't drank no water in 4 days. You know what I'm saying? And then when you invited me over to fucking have dinner, you're telling me, yo, I hooked up a little vegetable. I look at my fucking plate. It's rice and corn. So my body is saying, damn, son, I held you down when you was drinking all that Don Julio. Now you can't give me back nothing? That's not yin and yang. That's yin. You're not helping your body help you.
Right.
That's why we lost a lot of people. It's not because of just the virus. The virus was only zeroing in on people whose immune system was so weak. And that's what nobody's talking about. Dude, if you just had McDonald's 3 days this week, you're fucked up. You can say what you want to say because your body has to work that food through your body has to work that food out your system. You know? Yeah. So what it taught me, to enjoy the little things that we always take for granted. I played PlayStation 4 for the first time. I played a game for the first time in 2 years. I haven't played a game in 2 years.
Wow.
I've watched about 9 different movies on Netflix that was fire, like Laundromat with Meryl Streep, to show you how the money run in this country. Like, just dope shit that I would not have took out time to do. So now I go in my DM, everybody's sending me jokes, everybody's sending footage of this, make this go viral. And it's just amazing to me that one of those people can make an invention. One of those people is probably the best baker of cupcakes ever. Everybody's tapping into everything else that's not important at this time, because when you got people full of fear, you got people unbalanced. They're imbalanced. They're unstable. They're seeking some type of refuge of security, a false sense of security.
Right.
You don't know where this disease came from. You don't know if this shit came from Thailand. They keep telling you it came from China. Man, them motherfuckers could have made that shit right there on the West Side Highway at 14th Street in Manhattan and touched a couple of things, and that's that.
Right.
We worry about things we have no control over. You don't know if you're going to die tomorrow. So why are you going to spend all day today saying, I wonder if I'm going to die tomorrow. I wonder if I'm going to die tomorrow. And not actually manifesting today.
Right.
That shit shows a sense of, being self-absorbed, because you have to live in this moment as well as plan for tomorrow. So I got my computer out, I look for the funniest shit to post online. I try to make sure my shit is mad funny. I'm working on a jazz grunge record, which is an EP. I'm working on a full-length album. And it's kind of challenging for me right now because the way I'm writing for the EP is more poetic, and my personal shit's going to be more street.
Do you find being quarantined in right now is affecting the way you write, subject matter wise?
This shit is benefiting me. It's benefiting me because I've had so many outside interferences, friends, and not interferences in a bad way. I got friends that's dealing with ailments, sickle cell, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart conditions, had a stroke, and trying to bounce back afterwards. I have a lot of people that took sick leave, and that's also leading about the bad eating from our history. We used to eat to survive, and then we ate to be happy. And now we're finally eat to live. Because when I say eat to be happy, I'm talking about at the point where, moms was making fried chicken and that Crisco lard. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care. I'm talking to the gods and the earths right now too. Nothing was better than that fried chicken that mom's made and that nasty ass animal shortening. But we were eating at that point to be happy. We first was eating to survive because, first of all, nobody's supposed to be eating no pig ears and no pig intestines. That's not supposed to be edible foods, but our ancestry made that shit edible and survived off of it.
Right.
So we got to give them credit. We got to salute them. We have to keep them in high honor because they was given a bucket like, here, eat that. We don't give a fuck which one of y'all motherfuckers die. As long as it's 2 or 3 of y'all tomorrow to carry the weight, we're good. Then we started eating to be happy. Motherfuckers is like macaroni and cheese with rice, chicken and hot sauce. This is on one plate. Fuck a balance. Fuck the food groups. We're eating to be happy. That was the 70s, the 80s, even possibly the beginning of the 90s. All of a sudden in 2000s, you got vegan trucks popping up in New York City, sushi spots. But they done already fucked up so many people. They done fucked generations of people up already. So it's like, yeah, we got to do better. But just understand the damage that was done. If you understand the damage that's done, it will give you enough. It'll give you enough push to at least try to eat better. I don't love fucking okra, but I eat it because it's good for you. I don't love asparagus. I like spinach a lot. Broccoli doesn't do too much for you. Cauliflower is cool, but I'm not a lover of the foods. I just eat it because I know it's essential.
Right.
People always think they got to enjoy everything they do. You know, so this inconvenience right now is actually benefiting me. The way I'm writing, like I'm saying, like quick to cry wolf, silence of the lambs, streets cold and desolate, no footprints in the sands. They never played by the book that they push into our hands. Beseech the rogue messages, browning in their plans. Like, that's all poetic shit. And the person who's just on some street shit gonna be like, the fuck it means by beseech the rogue messages, browning in their plans. Yeah, the messages that they have certain ways they tell you shit, and they just implement the plans. Now, how you go about handling it is different. Because this is a business called America. And I'm trying to write in a sense where people can use their imaginations, and that's for the EP. That's the more the experimental shit. The other shit's gonna be straight. This is what the fuck I feel, and this is what the fuck I'm on. You know, and I think that they both gonna be inspiring. But this quarantine has been very helpful to me because it's showing me how out of control people are, and I'm gonna be very careful how I deal with people from now on because. If you're that erratic, then imagine if we had a real pandemic and food was scarce. Then I know easily tell that person who's erratic now is going to be the cutthroat person that when we got to ration food or we would have to share, that's the motherfucker that's going to be sneaky and do you dirty and do everybody else dirty. Because if you can't handle this shit right here, you can't handle no real pressure.
Right.
You know.
What's keeping you inspired right now?
The erraticness of everybody, like looking online is everybody's DJing and talking and it's inspiring to me because people are trying to find something to do. And I'd rather you DJ every day than to post that you're bored every day. Right. I'd rather you talk to people every day and be creative than for you to say you're going out your mind and my kids is driving me crazy. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We've been running around free our whole life, and then that cat's got to sit still for 2 or 3 months. They're acting crazy. It's like it's really crazy to me, and I'm inspired by it because you know, salute to all the DJs I'm friends with. I go in their room, and I ain't gonna front. I dip in and out because you know, I try to salute them and say what's up. But I'm not going to sit there and wait for you to shout me out back, because I'll be watching how people be doing funny shit. Like, they'll shout out somebody that came in the room before me and then shout out somebody that came in the room after me. And I'll be like, yep, because I'm a talented motherfucker and you're a weirdo and you've been a weirdo and I love your music and I love your job, but I'm not going to allow myself to know anything more personal about you because I don't want you to fuck up my imagery of you.
Right.
There's a lot of artists. I don't want to see what you do extra. I don't want to see that you dig up your ass and then you dig in your nose at the same time because you like the way shit and boogers smell at the same time. I don't want to find that out and you're my favorite fucking rapper, okay?
Right.
That's just gonna fuck my whole history up of everything you've done from way back then to now. And I'm gonna be like, oh my God, this nigga like shitty booger fingers and his fucking you fucked up my whole entire spectrum of one of my superheroes. You was my superhero and you just gave away all your powers. So I like to, like when certain artists, I got their numbers. When people don't call me, I'm kind of like, cool. I'd rather just stay in a safe zone. I don't want to know the strange shit that cats be doing. You know? I do shit like pick my feet when I'm sitting there. So I do wild shit too. But my wild shit is controllable wild shit. I don't want to find out what the new wild shit is. Like the next level wild shit. Like, yo, that nigga be doing. I'm like, what? You could do that? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't fuck up my superheroism of who you are as an artist. You know? And that's the reason why, like, even with the thing now, like, why does it have to be you gotta let everybody know your sexual preference? Like, right. Yo, I'm coming out the closet now. That has nothing to do with the way you act. The way you act on TV. You're a great actor to me. Don't fuck that up with that, you know, I've been looking at little boy shit and all this other extra strange shit that we don't need. We only need your talent and the gift that you are supposed to share with the world. We don't need to know your personal things because that now it gets too technical. Maybe how you was raised, what was done to you. Because a lot of dudes ain't talking about it. But a lot of dudes have been molested and raped themselves. That's why they could be. How can you just straight beat a girl down, like beat her ass, like whoop? I couldn't even fix myself to hit a woman how I know I can hit a man. So that stems from something else, and then you know, and it can go on and on and on. And my thing is that if one of my dudes, my guys, came and told me that, yo, my aunt's friend, she raped me when I was younger, I wouldn't feel no different about that person because I know I'm not going to have this conversation with nobody else except for that person. Because the best way to stop a rumor is not telling nobody nothing. Right. I don't know what you're talking about. I got amnesia. You know what I'm saying? Because one person business is one person business. And the thing is, like I said, you know, this quarantine has been better for me because I've been writing, man. I'm fucking happy because it has forced me to sit down. Because I'm going to run around. I want to make sure this motherfucker got, you know, his grandmother got groceries in her refrigerator. I want to make sure that Miss Jones got her mail. I'm trying to, you know, be a helpful person, but you got to be mindful and know how to balance it out. All right, let me go do for Miss Jones and Miss Viv in the next building, and that's going to be it for today. Knowing me, I'd have been running through New York crazy right now. With the mask, the gloves, I'd have been suited and booted, but trying to help the elders, and that would have put my parents in danger. Because it's not about me being safe. It's about when I'm around these atmospheres and I'm going back to my mom's house to say what's up to her, and I got the heebie-jeebies on me. Right. That's what you got to be mindful of your environment, who you're around. And how you might be transferring shit. So the quarantine has been doing me good, man. I'm getting some writing done. I'm not writing as fast as I want to because I'm trying to say some shit that people are going to be like, yo, I can relate to that. You know, I've been through some shit with my dad. I've been through some shit with my mom. Yo, and another thing, too, is you're dealing with people who are in their emotions and have a lot of little hidden demons and shit like that because they're very hurt from what they've been through. And people don't understand that. It's your parents' responsibility to fucking raise you the right way. It's not your responsibility to have great parents. Yo, I'm supposed to have dope parents. Like, yeah, but that came before you. You have no control over that. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers beat themselves up in the head. And then what do hurt people do? Hurt people hurt people. So now that your parents was dickheads and fucked up what their responsibility was, now you're going to pass the torch. And you can't do that. So quarantining is allowing me to see where people's spectrum is at and how am I going to deal with them during this next norm. Ain't no such thing as a new norm or going back to norm. How am I going to interact with people when this shit is over? Are they going to be afraid to touch me? Are they going to be able to hug me? You know, because people already had lost a sense of character before this shit happened. I can go online right now and press something about, oh, wow, he just put up a meme about sucking dick. Shit is funny. Prince is funny. Some women are going to be like, fuck you, because the shit is offensive. But you got to ask yourself the question, why are they taking it so personal when I didn't say, this is for you. This is you. You see what I'm saying? People are so quick to take things personal is because we became a super sensitive society. All the fucking, all the shows, the hot shows, Love and Hip Hop, all that shit is about is people minding other people's business, which in my day got you smacked in your fucking mouth or got you dealt with. You're minding other people's business and you need to mind your own business. Mind your own business is what we used to say.
Right.
So the quarantine is helping me look at other people, get some more writing done. I'll be able to come back to you and talk about songs. I could send you 4 songs. You could be like, yo, you said such and such, and we could build on it. But that's what I'm about. I'm about moving forward. And I can't walk around and put my hand on people's head and heal them. I can't do that. I wish I could. If I could, I'll visit every state and try to heal all my friends and my family members who's been affected by this, but I can't. But what I do got the power to do is to remind people who they are. If I have knowledge of self, why I can't remind you of your knowledge of self? You know, that's my job. My job is to inspire you and to remind you that you're getting more caught up in your fears and then instead of your faith. Which F are you going with? Like, what happened to your faith?
Right. Do you find
let go and let God, the Christians. Yeah, the Christians, let go and let God. The Muslims, all praises due, Lord. You know, all that shit sounds good until you manifest it, until you're every day. Don't say let go and let God and sit here trying to have a whole conversation with me about, so what are you going to do next month? You think you're going to try to go back to Red Lobsters? I'm trying to worry about the fuck I'm doing tomorrow.
Right.
What kind of dope shit I could write tomorrow? What can I cook tomorrow? Am I going to make the stuffed peppers or not? I'm living for today and tomorrow. I'm not worried about next month. And somebody asked me in my live feed today, when am I coming back to New York? When my soul tell me I should. There ain't no date on that shit. I don't want to be quarantined. I don't want nobody trying to give me no needle. I don't want none of that shit. My ginger and my fucking, my beets, my ginger, my turmeric is just fine with me. I'm cool.
How does Prince Poe know when it's time to release new music?
When you stop looking at what everybody else is doing and start to measure your journey. Like right now, I owe people a lot of music. Like right now, that's what I said. Like right now, if you're not paying me for a feature or a project, no disrespect, don't ask me to hear your song. Yo, Prince, what do you think about this? My opinion is just like everybody else's opinion. All I want to do is make new music because my last record was 2014. So when I look at my journey, I'm like, damn, my last record was 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And then the record before that was 2011, 2010. So when I look at my history, I have like 3 to 4 year intervals in between each project. These motherfuckers is putting out records twice and 3 times a year. I have to realize that we're in a different time now. And this is my time capsule. So this felt like this was the right time to do it.